People. Yo, I seen Pooh Shiesty. They snatched him up. And his CEO, Big 30. Unbelievable, man. Saying they did something to Gucci, man. The WAP. I ain't gonna front though. Like, it's crazy because, like, if you think about it, all this shit started from like Yo Gotti, bro. That's some real shit. Like, all this shit started from Gucci beefing with Yo Gotti. He got mad at Yo Gotti because Yo Gotti, I guess, what he was talking before. So he going back and forth. I see that happen. Then I see he get tight about Yo Gotti dropping on the same day he dropped. See that happen. Then I see um he signed a few artists. But I was just thinking like, he just trying to build a record label because he had artists from other places as well. You feel me? So they ain't really stand out to me. Then he caught Pooh Shiesty. You know what I'm saying? Um, then he had Big Scar, which Pooh Shiesty cousin. And it kind of ties into that kind of ties into why Pooh Shiesty felt some kind of way, what I'm saying, towards dude. You know what I mean? You know, I don't think Pooh Shiesty did a damn thing, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? But they're saying he was there. I'm like, damn, you know. But either way, allegedly Pooh Shiesty, he wanted out his contract. You know what I'm saying? For whatever reason. Gucci, none of the artists Gucci on the New Testament team blew anyway. You know what I'm saying? So Pooh Shiesty was like the most valuable player, the MVP on there, you know. And Pooh Shiesty wanted off the label. You know what I mean? So he tried some Suge Knight shit. Yo, homie tried some Suge Knight shit. So now, um, as you saying, see, it's crazy because let me finish my point on the Yo Gotti joint, right? Yo Gotti, I guess they were saying Gucci was getting up all the talent, buying, signing all the talent from Memphis to try to spite Yo Gotti or whatever, you know. So now, you know, I don't know. It's like a back and forth, man. But Pooh Shiesty wanted off the label, and some wasn't having it. You know what I mean? I don't agree with it personally. I don't agree with it. But at the end, because at the end of the he gonna win. You know what I mean? Even though he ratted, he gave up homie description or whatever. They saying he had a bodyguard with him that supposedly said something too, and that's supposed to be the one that's going, you know, say everything. I guess the bodyguard was an undercover cop or off duty or whatever. Which is not crazy because Gucci a millionaire. I mean, he's supposed to have some real security around him and all that. But the crazy thing is with Shice, it's like, damn son, like that ain't gonna hold up in court, fam. It's not gonna hold up in court. Like at the end of the day, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, chat? At the end of the day, you know what I mean? It's not gonna hold up in court. Gucci still gonna have his way because if he signed, if he was forced to sign Pooh Shiesty off that label, it was signed under duress. So it's gonna be some shit like back in the days with the Dr. Dre and Easy E situation, where Suge and them ran down on Easy E, and Easy E was able to he signed Mickey Mouse on the contract. Well, even if he signed his real name, it was signed under duress. So Easy still got paid. All the diss records, all that shit that Dr. Dre was shooting at him with Snoop Dogg and all that. Easy got paid off that shit. And it's gonna be the same thing with Gucci, man. He's still gonna get paid. You know what I'm saying? You gotta play the game smart, man. Like, you know, I know son felt a certain type of way. He exposed Gucci on some street shit. People gonna say, "Oh, Gucci told," and et cetera, et cetera. But at the end of the day, Pooh Shiesty ain't come out victorious, man. Because now you about to go do some time. You know what I'm saying? And your pops and them. And then I heard Wack Hunter was saying that his pops done told back in the day. So it's like you don't even know if he gonna hold it down if the shit get left, go left or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit crazy, man. Then your CEO got snatched up. It's like y'all threw the whole situation away for what? You know what I'm saying? Like if y'all wanted to get signed, Yo Gotti, y'all could have worked that shit out, man. Find a workaround. You know what I'm saying? Y'all in the legal business. Y'all making money. Like, come on now. For you to turn around now and you go and do this shit now, like you just threw the whole situation down the toilet. Now you got to fight a big ass case, and the fact that you came from another state to come out to Dallas to pull that shit off, that automatically makes it federal. You know what I mean? Like, and the crazy thing is, Pooh Shiesty was still in the custody of the feds, man. Like he was at a halfway house. You know what I mean? He had to report every day. Like, how do you pull that off and you still in the halfway? You shouldn't even been there. Period. You know what I mean? If they was gonna go that route, why the fuck you even there? That's crazy, man. You know, and it's like, it's Gucci still gonna come out victorious at the end of the day. He's still gonna come out victorious. You know, yeah, that's true. Johnson Island, yeah, salute, man. That's true. He better hope Gucci catch amnesia for him. You know what I'm saying? Because see, Gucci could fuck him right now. Like, real talk. Gucci could fuck him over. Gucci could say, you know what? You know, I'll have amnesia, but now I'm gonna put you in. Now I'm gonna hold you as an artist. You gonna work for me forever. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm gonna take everything from you and have you out here working for free, and put you in the Cobra clutch. In the paperwork, man. Like, Gucci could play that all kind of ways, man. You know, you can't fight that type of fight with violence because it just makes it worse. At the end of the day, it just makes the shit worse. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but Gucci ain't want to. He ain't want to lose. He ain't want to lose. He ain't want to lose Pooh Shiesty to Yo Gotti though. That's the main thing. That's why he ain't want to let him go. Same thing with Benny Siegel and wanting to sign to 50 while he was still with Jay. Jay ain't want to lose Benny Siegel to 50 at that time and had both of them coming at him. You know what I'm saying? You know, yo, it say Pooh acted like he couldn't invest in Bitcoin or real estate. I mean, man, some of them cats, they be moving so fast. They got something that's working. They don't even sit down and say, you know what? Let me focus on how to keep this money coming in for a long time. Like, you know, it takes time and effort, to get into shit like that. You know what I mean? And if they don't put the time and effort in, they ain't gonna get them type of results. But I know one thing: you don't just throw your career down the toilet because you know some shit you don't agree with business wise. Like, come on, man. Like, you got to play it better than that. You feel me? But that's my thoughts on this situation. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna see what's going on as time progresses. You feel me? Have a nice morning. Peace.